Minors debuting in Korea has always been a concern for the public and even amongst idols who debuted young themselves just because of the non-normal life that they lived. This is obviously not a discussion just for BabyMonster, but seeing how they are one of the newest groups to be debuting from such a huge company with such a huge legacy to live up to, the workload would be expected to be overwhelming for them. Now, if you don't know who BabyMonster is, they are YG's newest girl group after Blackpink. They've been rumored for years on end, and they've finally been coming to fruition in the form of a pre-debut elimination series to showcase the members' skills. Now, in the end, all 7 of the girls stayed. Pretty predictable in my opinion. But with this, all of their names were officially revealed, and with that, all of their ages were officially revealed, and of course, there is some concern to be raised. With Ahyun being born on April 11th, 2007, Ruka, March 20th, 2002, Chiquita, February 17th, 2009, Haram, October 17th, 2007, Farita, August 26th, 2005, Rora, August 14th, 2008, and Asa, April 17th, 2006. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm excited for these girls' future. I want to see what they can do with this new group, but as you can see, all of them are super young, being below the age of 18, except for one member, Ruka, who is in her 20s. Like I said, there are many concerns over idols' health in general, and this translates into minors especially as well, and because of the ongoing conversations over the years of K-pop, as of April 20th, 2023, a new bill in the South Korean government called the Lee Seung-gi Situation Prevention Act, appropriately named after an idol who was trapped under a contract that would not allow him to be paid or compensated for the work he did for over 18 years, was passed. This bill would prevent any health-threatening situations for a young idol to go through, and even protect the overuse of a young idol's looks. And though not the absolute solution, this limits a minor idol's working hours from 35 to 40 hours down to 25 to 35 hours, depending on their age. The older they are, the more hours they are allowed to work. But no matter the age, if they are still a minor, they are only legally allowed to work 7 hours a day to assist with the idol's education if they choose to continue in school, and just to help with the overall sleep cycle of the young idol. There are also parts of this bill concerning their diet for health reasons. For example, there are a lot of idols out there seen eating the very bare minimum just to keep the physique that the company wants them to, and obviously this could lead to collapsing and just a lot of health concerns overall, especially since they're performers. So a lot of it is pretty concerning, and this new bill protects the minors from it, and hopefully it extends out to everyone in general, but this is a step in the right direction. There's also something in this bill about the quote-unquote overemphasis of physical appearance, which would affect how they are shot for photos, promoted for comebacks, dressed for performances, and a lot more, which is very good for the young idols in the industry to prevent them from being over-sexualized or just sexualized in general. But yeah, overall, the health of the idols is the main concern here, and it's very good that these laws are being put into place, but it could affect how some of these groups operate. Now, just an example here with BabyMonster, especially with this being a majorly under 18 group. Now, in comparison to normal groups, they have barely any hours to work with, so a little concerned would be the time that they have to practice, especially with the new limited hours for minors, but this probably would not be noticeable to the audience, as I'm sure their skill would make up for it, because that's why they were chosen for this group, because they are talented. But on the other side of this would also work in the favor of the girls, hopefully, with not overworking them whatsoever, and like I said earlier, no sexualization of the young members. So this could also be a good thing for both the members and the company. In the future, this could influence how K-pop companies find their idols. They might want to raise the age minimum just a little bit, just so they don't run into these possible problems. But did you guys know about this recent law in South Korea? Are you excited to see BabyMonster finally debut? And how do you think groups like them, and even them themselves, will do under this new law?